And you wouldn't let me sign a waiver because I was 17 at the time. And I signed it anyway, and I'm like, I'll be back. And then I just started talking to the management that was running it, and I got to become really good friends with them because, like, just their friend groups did this. And we were able to, like, I was hanging out, and then they showed up, and then we started to talk about wrestling, and it got my foot in the door.
Nice.
It was good times, honestly. It taught me a lot about this.
Joshua in the chat says Joseph Crow versus the GM of Crown and Main. Listen, we have been this close. Look how actually, let me do this. Look. Can you see the space in between? We have been this close to wrestling each other, and something just happens to where we just don't get it. We don't get the match.
It's like Undertaker and Sting.
Right. It's right there. The buildup is there. Like the two guys are there, but it just doesn't work out for whatever reason.
We literally had, and you personally messaged me, and it was when we had MySpace.
Oh shit!
And you personally messaged me, and you're like, "Hey, are we really fighting right now?" And I'm like, "No, I'm good. How about you?" And then you're like, "So you're not mad at me?" And I sent you like heart emojis and fist bumps, and I'm like,
Yeah.
"No, bro, we're good." And then you're like, "Okay, so just keep going with it." And I'm like, "Hell yeah, of course." And we literally, in a chat, we were going back and forth to the point where they thought that physically me and him were fighting.
Yeah.
That's how hooked we got the whole locker room.
It was written in the stars. These two young guys that can do it, that can work, are gonna finally meet up. It never happened.
Never
I can tell you,
like, to the point where, like, if a cop would have looked at the chat, they would have thought that, yeah, if we would have saw each other, we were fighting.
What's up, Randy? Good
But
to
in
see you, brother.
reality, like, hey, I'm gonna give you a hug.
I know that you are the reason. You're the main reason why I stopped doing the Swanton bomb and just stuck with the 5-star frog splash. Because you were doing it, and you were doing it better. So I was like, I can't do it. So I stuck to the frog splash. The frog splash, I did this frog splash for years because you were
That's how we
doing
determined it. Because, like, I
the
tried doing the frog splash, and you just did it better. You
right,
did it
right.
better than me. And then, like, the swanton, that was my thing. So
Yeah,
it was like,
yeah. I couldn't do
it
it.
was our terms to be negotiable with the rivalry that we had.
We know when to bow to the other one. Like you got it. This is yours.
Exactly.
That is yours.
Like, you definitely, that's your thing, and that's your thing. Okay, cool.
Got everybody in the chat. Listen, feel free to ask some questions. We're here with Joseph Crow, who's worked 3 matches at the King of the County, has come back after a 6-7 year hiatus, and jumps back in the ring as if he hasn't missed a beat. I forgot to press record so I could save this podcast for YouTube. So now we are only 3 minutes into the podcast for YouTube, but we are 35 minutes live on Facebook because I'm a professional. So just so Brian could come back to watch this later, his ass should have stood here with us live, but he's going to watch this later on YouTube. Let's go back for a moment with Joseph Crow and answer the question of, you were obviously influenced by Jeff Hardy, but what was there any other wrestlers that have influenced you? Just quick. Just go quick. You already answered it. Just go quick.
Sting, Macho Man, Dusty Rhodes, Jimmy Splash Snuka.
What do you think about Hogan?
Hogan
didn't go off the top.
He was okay. He never went on the top rope like Macho Man. I was Team Macho Man. I'm just saying, Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, that's funny. Hogan never went on the top rope. Crow don't have no interest in Hogan.
No.
That is funny. Joshua says, I mean, never say never. It could still happen. I like to say that we are in a never say never business, and those people who are wrestling fans, especially like WWE, you know what I mean when I say we are in a never say never business. Joey Foss says, please let me ref that match. If that ever happens, I call dibs.
I call dibs.
I call
We're gonna
dibs.
need more than one ref.
We got some changes that we're gonna. So, anyways, I'll come back to that. That's a different time. So, coming into the business, Crow, what were? Could you tell us a little bit about some of the struggles you might have had coming into the business? Whether it be other wrestlers, veterans, maybe some struggles within yourself, coming in. Snap it to a Slim Jim, says Randy.
Personally, like as a person, I had tons of, even when I was like in high school, I had a ton of people telling me, "Oh, what'd you want to do in school?" Okay, like being in high school, trying to figure out what you're gonna do for a career. What are you gonna do? Okay, and my first answer was, okay, I'm gonna be a paleontologist. I love dinosaurs. All right, love dinosaurs, and like wanted to dig up stuff. Well, what else do you want to do? And I'm like, well, I want to be a wrestler. Or like, what, on TV? And I'm like, well, yeah, on TV, but like a wrestler. Like, and high school wrestling. Like, it didn't matter to me. Wrestling was wrestling. Okay. And everyone kind of looked down on it. Like, that's not what you're gonna do. Oh, that's you'll never get those opportunities. All of my family, they watched wrestling. Tons of it. Watched it. And coming out of that, we turned to me getting older and getting the opportunities that I got, and it kind of gave me a driving force to prove those wrong. Prove them wrong. Oh, I feel like I lost him.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything. You were on a roll. But yeah, fix your shit.
Fix my stuff. Yeah, I did.
You do
Everything
that.
just went off.
You do that. I'm gonna talk to the chat. Luna Ray says, "You tell the truth, young man." Everybody in the chat, I want to thank you very much for joining us here today, live with Joseph Crow for Crown Main Wrestling. Don't forget to like, share the stream, do what you got to do. Quick, Lewis, call Luchasaurus. We need a tag team with Crow. Randy, you're a funny guy.
Definitely my upbringing to where I got the first opportunity to step into AWF. It was plagued with a lot of hardships. I went through battling cancer, epilepsy issues, and stuff like that. And that was a big thing that people were very fearful about me getting into such a high contact sport like that. Was the fact of like getting into a ring and then having that scenario happen, which is very scary. And I'd just like to state and knock on wood, which I just did, that not once in the whole time that I've been in a wrestling ring that scenario has happened for me. So I thank my Lord for that. And I normally do a pre-ritual for myself outside of everyone doing their own thing and stretching and going over matches. I do my own thing for myself to thank the hardships and the roads that I've had to travel to get to where I have a wonderful opportunity that has presented itself in front of me, and I'm more than humbled to take it. I've met tons of good people along my path to get to where I am right now, and I'm so very happy and fortunate that I've been able to meet a lot of beautiful people.
All right, Crow, we get it. All right, you're a great guy. Damn it. All right. People already love
I'm
you.
not trying to like kiss
This
anybody's butts or
you
like that,
are
but
you
been so
are
wonderful to meet so
overloading.
many people.
You are overloading the love meter. Okay, we love you already. Enough with the nice shit. such a great guy. Here we have Amanda Bouchard, Nyla. Hey Nyla, good to see you. Joey Foss, thank you for liking the stream, everybody. Eli says hi, Crow. That's what Amanda Bouchard says.
Hello.
Kmar says you're not getting older, you're becoming more refined. That's what an old person would say. And then Joshua says
I love that answer. I love that.
Joshua says, was an honor as
Team
a fan.
Crowbar.
Was an honor as a fan and as a brother to watch Crow perform in 3 matches in the King of the County and continue to be a wrecking force in this business. When people say things like that about you, how does that make you feel?
Well, I mean, it makes me feel good. I'm my own worst hypocrite for myself, and being that drives me. It drives me to move forward. Cause like when I come, I think so much, like just not in wrestling, but everything else in my life. I'm a big overthinker, but it's in a positive manner because like I don't like being in one spot and feeling that I'm stuck. Type deal. Like I can always come up with something or do something to move forward. It's okay to be in the ditch, all right, but it's just not okay to stay there.
Amen, amen, brother. Randy in the chat says, Crow, out of all the matches you have done throughout the years, which opponent has been your favorite to work with?
There's so many.
So many.
There's so many. Because I've had a lot of fun with a lot of people that I've been in the ring with. Can I give a Mount Rushmore to that question?
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Let's do a Mount Rushmore of
opponent
of the matches you've had throughout the years. Which opponent was your favorite to work with? Yeah,
like fun, Holiday.
Wyatt?
Okay, Holiday's number 1
Wyatt
on my
Holiday?
list.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, he'd be number 1. Number 2 would be Ravage. Number 3, Greg Valentino. Number 4, Johnny Mac.
He's going AWF. Johnny Mac, bro.
Johnny Mac was like
he was in our level. Johnny was great, bro.
Me
I love that guy.
Had so many matches together.
Oh man, I love he did that off the top rope fucking leg drop. That was his shit.
He did the leg drop. He did the moonsault.
Bro, I love that guy.
Yeah, I tried doing the moonsault and I almost broke my neck and I was done for training. After being in the ring for 3.5 hours training, I did one backflip and I was done.
I don't think birds can fly backwards.
Nope. I can only go forwards.
Randy, great question, by the way, Randy. Great question.
Johnny Mac. There was
love Johnny Mac.
Raph's a recent one here that I've gotten into the ring.
Hold on. Let's stick to that one for a moment. First gen, Rafael Alvarez. Before you worked with him in Van Buren, did you know him?
I knew him through watching past material on the shows.
Okay.
Because before I gotten into the match, a lot of the guys that I knew about that were gonna be in the locker room, I personally went and took my time to actually go and find them and start watching like past shows that they had done with other companies and stuff like that, just to get a feel of how they wrestled.
Yeah.
So that when I had an opportunity to like be face to face with them, like, okay, what do you want to go over? What do you do? Okay, well, I know what you do to an extent because I've seen what your package is through the online and stuff like that. You didn't ask me to do it. I took it upon myself to do the research and do the homework just to be better comfortable with the fact that I knew what your body was going to move and how to react to it.
Great answer. Everybody in the chat, I want to thank you very much for joining us here on a Saturday. It is 10:15 p.m. August 15th. We're here with Crown of Maine Wrestling's own fan favorite, Joseph Crow. Like the stream if you haven't liked the stream. Share the stream if you haven't shared the stream. And ask you questions. Randy says, I got more questions. Just let me know when to load the chamber. Load them up. Let them loose. Luna. Mama Crow. Mama Crow. And I already read this in my head, but I want to read this out loud. And then I have a question. I'm not going to ask her question yet. I'm going to read what she said first. Then I have a question for you. Then I'll ask her question afterwards. So she says, there's something incredible about watching you wrestle. You bring so much heart, energy, and passion to the ring, and it shows in everything you do. You're truly amazing at what you do, and it's inspiring to watch you give it your all while you're still being yourself. Keep doing what you love. You're absolutely incredible. I'm going to stop there after I just said what I just said. That is Mama Crow. That is your wife right there. Okay?
That is Mama Crow.
How does that make you feel hearing those words?
That's amazing to hear that. To have the support.
Thank you, Nala.
From my other half. She completes me. We're like yin and yang with each other. She constantly hears the bombardment of me talking about this 24/7, constantly throwing different ideas around, seeing what could work, what shouldn't work, what would be bad, and literally I don't stop. I don't. 3-4 o'clock in the morning, I'm on my phone going through different wrestling videos.
Yeah, you are.
Promotions,
He's not lying.
He's
not lying. I get 15 notifications at 3 o'clock in the morning, and then when I wake up at a normal time, I look and it's all Joseph Crow. Just ding, ding, ding. It's all Joseph Crow, and it's amazing. And I hope to. I know we're always busy at the shows. And especially myself, I'm running all over the place. If you guys don't know, I'm the general manager for Crown of Maine Wrestling, and I'm all over the place when it comes to these shows.
Amazing.
But I would love to be able to take a moment and just chill out for a second, and to be able to meet your other half, Mama Crow, shake her hand. I think I might have met her already at maybe this last show. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But Luna, if you're out there, I definitely want to meet you in person, and thank you for allowing us to steal him for these shows. He's incredible. He's a fan favorite, and I hope he's making you smile every single time you see him do. Oh my gosh. Death match for Crow that has not happened yet. What are your thoughts on death match wrestling?
Death match?
Death match.
I've never heard of that concept, actually.
Oh my god. So tonight, go ahead and look it up. While you're up until 3 o'clock in the morning liking shit.
Up until 3 o'clock in the morning.
Look up some death match wrestling. Hey, Randy. This is the innocent soul here, okay?
Innocent
soul. Voice of the voiceless, not of the death match. We're gonna skip that question and maybe come back for round 2. Check out Deathmatch Wrestling. You're gonna hate it just as much as just as much as I do.
I'm not gonna lie, it's probably people in there like on the verge of killing each other.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, more or less. I'm not a fan.
I'm
not a fan. JP's a fan. Alexander Lee would call you a wussy if you back out of it, but he's just messing with us. I think you were tired.
We have lives outside of wrestling that we need to do. Okay,
oh shit! It says dream match. It says dream match. Function. I am tired. It doesn't say death match. It says dream match.
Dream match.
Randy, you're right. You got me. You son of a gun. Dream match, Crow. Let's erase the last 30 seconds. We start from right here.
Still gonna go look that up after.
Crow. Well, we learned something. Like Kmart says, every day you don't learn something. Is a day where you live in the woods. Something like that, right? I don't know. He said something like that, right? Dream match, Crow. I'm sorry, dream match.
Dream match. Like in CMW? A dream match in CMW?
I'll say independent wrestling and just for the hell of it, just
as a whole,
mainstream.
Like
no, two different ones. Independent wrestling, what we do. Somebody you haven't worked yet that you would like to work, and then we do mainstream WWE, AEW, mainstream. Whatever. Yeah.
Like within CMW.
Yeah.
Oh.
You got Logan Lennox September 26th for Ground Zero Wrestling.
Yeah, that's a dream match that's coming true.
That's coming true. That's gonna happen. September 26th in Woodland. Speaking of Woodland, where you got your start for wrestling, we're going back there again for September 26th of this year, next month, where you take out Logan Lennox. So you can't add him to that dream match because that's gonna happen.
Nope, I can't no more.
I'm excited for that. That's gonna be incredible, and none of y'all gonna see that because you're all the way down south. So anybody else up here? Who else is up here? Mama Crow's here. Nala's here. Yeah, bring your ass to Woodland for this show because that's going to be a great match.
Come to Woodland.
Aside from Logan Lennox, again, CMW, anybody independent wise, and then we'll add a part 2 to talk about like WWE and whatnot. What's wrong with living in the woods? I knew you were going to say that.
Living in the woods.
You know that K-Bar lives off grid?
I did not.
Yeah, I did not know that either until we spoke. And he told me that, and I was like, "That's incredible." If anybody at Crown Wrestling would be the one that live off grid, it would be Kmart. He's tough as hell, man. He's tough as nails. Tough as nails.
See, that's why we get along so well.
Such a great guy, man. But I'm sorry, go back to your dream match, independent wrestling, and then mainstream opponents. Go.
In CMW, with who we have, dream match, Logan Lennox. Just good. I know we're meeting in Woodland, but like that was one of my top ones was Logan Lennox. I got to fulfill kind of 2 more, and that was facing the tag team champs, the Pathway. So I kind of got a feel I would love to actually have a match with either one of them in singles competitions.
Nice.
Alan Prophet.
Oh, the champ.
But without him putting the belt on the line.
The champ. The Crown of Maine Wrestling champ? Mr. Undefeated? Ooh, that would be good.
Take the belt off the line. I don't want the belt. I don't want the belt. I just want
He's
the
like,
guy
I don't want to take it.
I don't want to take it because, like, that's a huge responsibility. Being the face of our company and continuing to rack up those numbers being champ. I mean, he's had some really good matches, and I have to give that to him. My wings... my wing off.
He's doing great. He's doing incredible.
I agree.
A lot of people may not like him, but he's definitely doing great.
To be reckoned with, definitely. With that one. Independent wise, I would say I would love to Lio Rush.
Oh,
Lio Rush is a good one that
the rain
cuts.
The cut. It's fine.
our first CMW Warrior woman that we had showcased.
That's right. Yeah.
Amazing.
Noshoba. The Shoba is everything you saw
That would
of her
be a
online,
dream match.
everything you see is what you get. That was incredible.
Just an amazing person.
Amazing. Amazing person.
Amazing. I'm happy to have her coming back, to be
I
honest.
think
I think she'll
everybody's
fit
super
right
excited
in.
to have her back. Everybody's
Yeah,
so
I
happy.
think she'll fit right in with
The
our group
rain.
that we got going on.
Back to the chat here. Yeah, Randy, I'm sorry. I thought you said death match. It does say dream match. I am past my bedtime. You are right. K-Bar says, "What's wrong with living in the woods?" Not for me. Nala says, when it comes to dream matches, who would you want to be in a dream match? Nala says her. Luna says respect. Hashtag Crown Main Wrestling. Greg, our referee Greg is in the chat. I'm here. Glad you're here. Luna again says going soaring through the trees. Crow. K-Bar. This is what just made my jaw drop while you were talking. By the way, we were talking about like not coming up here and blah blah blah. And I don't know if this is what he means, but he says not true. I'm going up to support my tag team partner. So I'm not sure if that's September 26th in Woodland that we will see an appearance of K-Bar to support his tag team partner, Joseph Crow. If that's going to happen, I'm already jaw dropped. My jaw just dropped when he said that. I'm like, oh my God, he's coming up for real. Like, that's incredible. That's incredible.
See, the pathway is going to have an actual team that works, and we're going to fine tune it, and we're going to be a force to come after those belts. We're going to be a force.
That's amazing. I'm happy that you guys, and the reaction you guys have when you guys came out and the roof exploded off the venue. I was looking at everybody like, this is exactly what I was expecting. Do you hear that? They love them, so it's perfect. And I'm glad that's working out. Randy says, the rain. Joshua says, my vote dream match for you would be for you and K-Bar to win the tag titles. K-Bar again says, just don't let her grab your beard, which it sounds like that's what she did to him.
Beard.
Randy says, literally got tears when the Shoba Nara was announced to return. You're welcome, and thank you. K-Bar again says, yeah, I'm coming up September. Oh!
Yeah, buddy.
We got an exclusive. K-Bar Herrera is coming up to Ground Zero Pro Wrestling in Woodland September 26th. I'm every time I see you, brother, I'm always happy to see you. So come on up. Greg Drake says, call your shot, Crow. I said this in the meeting we had yesterday, and I said to you and to Corvin, if you remember, I said, listen, this is going to sound like I'm being negative, but hear me out all the way through. I said, the reason why the people who have worked in the backyard and haven't had like legit training keep asking us for spots without like earning those positions, the reason why they keep like being entitled to these positions for these shows is because of you, and it's because of Corvin. Because we all started in the backyard. They saw you in the backyard. We worked with them in the backyard. So because of you guys, you're the reason why they're reaching out to us, not paying their actual dues, not reaching out to us appropriately. It's your fault. It's Corvin's fault. It may even be a little bit of my fault. But what I said to you as well is that they don't see the work, the ass that you are busting behind the scenes between you and Corvin. These guys are not doing what you guys are doing. These guys are just asking for spots. You guys were like, hey, I'm here. I'll be more than willing to help any way I can. And you did. And you did. Nobody knows that Corvin and Joseph Crow were trying to help out a year ago to be able to get involved into Crown of Man Wrestling. They were coming to trainings. They were coming to meetings. They were in the chat. They were reaching out to us. They were putting out flyers, right? They were busting their ass. So for anybody that looks at these guys, because, they started in the backyard with you. Okay, I get that. But what you don't see is that they have been busting their ass to get back in the ring for a legitimate organization with Crown of Main Pro Wrestling.
You got to do the work. You have to do the work. You have to.
Just saying. You got to put in the work. Got to put in the work.
have to. You have to show it and mean it.
This right here.
Right there.
This is the future, baby. Check it out.
Take that anyway. Take that anyway. Crow of Maine.
Crow of Maine. You gotta get yourself a shirt made kind of like this. It says Crow of Maine and then the bird.
Crow of Maine. I want one.
And the bird in the middle. Mama Crow, get on that design. Help them out. Let's get that together.
Get on that design.
Let's see what we got going on in the chat. I don't know if I should head down to Woodland next month. My back might not be able to handle. Yep. Listen, it's a free show. Bring your ass. K-Bar, just wait until your back turns 44. Luna, hey, backyard wrestling is the beginning of an amazing journey. A lot of professional wrestlers will tell you that this started backyard wrestling. There's the only issue. Let me clear the air a little bit here. The only problem with backyard wrestling. Go ahead. No.
Yeah.
Good. So the only thing with backyard wrestling is if you just do backyard wrestling, if you take the time to learn the craft, to get proper training, to hit the road and travel, make yourself available, pay your dues, then that's different. You can't go from backyard wrestling and then being entitled to having matches. You gotta go through the whole rigmarole, right? You gotta go through all of it. Luna says, "Got you." Gotta meet you in person. Gotta shake your hand. I'm Lewis. Nice to meet you. Everybody in the chat, it's very nice to meet everybody here. If you don't know me, I'm Lewis. I am the general manager for Crown of Maine Wrestling. You might see me you might have seen me at all these shows, running all over the place, hands on with all the talent, trying to help out with the crowd, trying to everything. So we really appreciate you. Don't forget to like the live, share the live, comment. Any questions? We're here live with Joseph Crow in the flesh here for Crown of Maine Wrestling. We got a show on October 10th. Who here is going to the show on October 10th at Fort Fairfield? I want to know right now. Show of hands.
I'm at you.
Who here is going to the show October 10th? K-Bar, I know you're going. Greg, I'm sure you're going. Nyla, I'm sure you're going. Randy, bring your ass.
Bring it.
I like he's calling him out straight up in the chat.
Randy, see him there. He needs to be there.
Brian, bring your ass. Joshua, bring your ass. Joshua says, I met you at the King of the County, helping you clean and break down the ring. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate any help that I can get. Joshua, I appreciate you. Thank you. Luna's going to be there. Shall I get in the ring on the 26th? Hey, you got to reach out to Ground Zero Wrestling if you have some training behind you. Absolutely. If you don't, I don't want to hear it. K-Bar is gonna be there, man. I can't.
More than qualified, Lewis. More than qualified.
Does King know? Does King know that you're coming, K-Bar? If not, King is the promoter for Ground Zero. If he doesn't know, please let him know because I'm already excited for him that you're gonna be there. Nala says, I think we're going. Nala, bring your ass. Joshua says, unfortunately, I can't. That's fine. We got more shows that are coming up. Greg says, bring your asses. K-Bar says, I got a score to settle with Mr. Miller. Mr. Miller?
Ooh.
Is Miller going to be in September? Oh, interesting. Joshua, it was an honor to help you guys with whatever you need. Listen, that's how you... Listen, Joshua, I don't even personally know Joshua, but Joshua was at the venue.
It's my brother-in-law.
Listen, this guy was helping with the chair. He said, hey, you need help? I said, yes, grab some chairs. He was in there, right? Already on the radar, right? I see him again. Hey, it's that guy again. Hey, can I help you? Yeah, absolutely. Come on, right? That's how you work your way in as being somebody we can reach out to, right? So later on, hey, hey, can I do some stuff in the ring? Yeah, come on, Joshua, right? That's how you work your way in, right? You're showing yourself. You're available to help. You're willing to do what got to be done. So I appreciate you for that. Randy says, I'm gonna be pissed at my boss if I don't get the day off. Randy, listen, tell him this is a big deal. I'll let him know.
Exactly.
Oh, October. Oh yeah, October.
Because your
yeah.
boss should be watching this podcast show right now.
Yeah, your boss
He
should be
should
at the
already know.
shows. Your boss should be in the podcast.
Yeah.
Share. Listen, we already posted the flyer. Print these flyers out. Get everybody at this show. Fort Fairfield is going to be the biggest show of the year out of all wrestling promotions up here in the county. The biggest show. You're not going to want to miss this. A lot of big things that we got going on. We still have matches that are not announced. I have a score to settle with Miller in October. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Um, family support. Joseph Crow. So for me, my wife, my wife understands and has understood that professional wrestling is a passion of mine. It's something that I've loved since I was a wee little lad growing up, right? So she understands that she could tell me she doesn't want me to do this, but she understands that I'm going to do this one way
Going to
or the
do
other.
this.
I'm going to be a part of this business, whether it's in the ring, behind the scenes, refereeing, doing sound, doing something I'm going to be doing for this business. For you in your personal life, how does the support for what you do professional wrestling wise? Do you have the support? Or there's some people who are there who are kind of like, you shouldn't do that. Maybe you're a little too older now. Don't want you to get hurt. Like, how does that look like for Joseph Crow's personal life when it comes to support for professional wrestling?
I wish that what I have now for support that I had back when I had my in and outs
Mm,
back then. To be honest, I have an amazing support group that is around me that knows that this is what I want to do, this is what I'm good at, and this is what I don't stop talking about.
mm,
And they all help me in their own subtle ways to give me ideas. They're very helpful to bounce things off of to see whether, like, oh, that sounds stupid, or
mm,
oh, hey, maybe you should like take an opportunity and take a chance and try with that.
mm,
Shotgun it. What's the worst that can happen? You'll get told no and just refine it and try something else. It's all a gamble. My earlier careers, it was not very healthy. Not a lot of support when it came to me trying to achieve the things that I'm doing right now,
mm,
which the now has been more fun than anything else. Just it's the right group of people, the right
mm,
attitude, the right communication levels where okay, well, you can bounce an idea off of me. No, you're not wrong, and we're not going to do that. It's okay, well, you're going to bounce it off. I know what you want to do. I want to make that happen. Because it gets you motivated, gets me motivated because I'm doing it for you and achieving what you want. And then along the ride, you can help me out too.
mm,
So
mm,
it's I can be selfish, but in a positive way. Because I don't look at it as it just being about me, because it's not just about me, it's
mhm,
about those around me, the people that are in the ring with me. Uh, a, a lot of the guys that here are coming to come wrestle for us, they're traveling, they're getting more shows and more experience and stuff like that. That's massive to have in a locker room because
mm,
it's different perspectives to learn from. Uh, Especially guys that have been on TV and stuff like that. They can even bring more of a like experience level into a locker room because like they know the professional side of it where you're
mhm.
making the big $1 million contracts and
Yeah.
stuff compared to like driving hours to go do a show and then like okay well I finished this show and then now I got to drive hours to go do another one type thing
Yeah.
doing the independence. Like
Yeah.
I give you guys a lot of kudos for doing that because it's a lot of travel time, a lot of being in a car and stuff, and that gets very rough sometimes mentally.
I agree. I
So
agree. Um,
big kudos.
big kudos. I agree because there's some people out there that this is what they do. There's some people right now on the road that were with us that they're traveling.
Yeah,
They're going from Rhode Island to Pennsylvania, then they're going
like
down to
right now.
Maryland, then they're going to South Carolina, then they're going to Florida, then they're traveling to the west, going to Texas and hitting. They just go on and on. So I
Well,
give
like
them
Abar,
props.
Abar did 5 shows before even
Yeah,
coming to us
5 shows
and
came up
being
here
in
and
the ring
then
just as
wrestled three
many
times.
times as I was. Triple
Yeah.
duty.
He loves that shit. He fucking loves that shit. Um,
Ah,
Kmar, let's see. Kmar says if your boss is not watching the podcast, fire him. That's for Randy. Randy says, Lewis, my neck of the woods is hard to get anyone out of the house unless alcohol is involved. Tell him we're gonna have alcohol on October 10th. It's a lie,
yep,
but just
no
tell him
problem.
that. Nyla,
Yep.
where y'all gonna be in Fort Fairfield? Girl, if you ain't following our Facebook page right now or my Facebook page, if we're
Right
not
now.
friends,
Right now.
girl,
Do it.
Fort Fairfield
Do it.
Recreation Center, October
Do it.
10th, 4 p.m. It's a 4 o'clock show, Nyla. Like, come on, bring him on, bring
A few
everybody.
hours before you got to put the little one to bed.
Exactly. Come
Okay?
on
No
in, come on
worries.
in.
No worries.
Passing your knowledge on to the future of Crown and Main Wrestling, says Joshua. K-Bar says, I don't think it's in your nature to be selfish. We would not have connected as well as we did otherwise. And then he says 8 matches at 72 hours. And then Luna says, Miss Mama Crow says, what's something you've learned while wrestling and would never forget? Again, I'm gonna say it one more time, and then I'm gonna take my camera off because remember I told you about what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a
Yeah.
quick break here. Um, she says, what's something you've learned while wrestling and would never forget?
Honestly, something that I've learned that I have never forgotten, and it's a quote that I was told by Eric Johnson, which was that every individual is their own flavor of ice cream. All right. Now, that flavor of ice cream, you can bring it, and it's important by itself. It can be understood, misunderstood, but being that single flavor, when you come to different shows or different promotions, that it just adds on to the sundae, which is the whole. So you, in turn, keep being that individual flavor because it's nothing that is against bringing you down, but something that brings more to the sundae that is being presented to everyone that is watching. That's the biggest thing, that a quote that has been said to me that like it's
Oh,
echoed with me
snap! Sorry to cut you out.
as as a person, that each person can be different, but it doesn't make you right or wrong,
Hmm.
and it makes you better if you're willing to accept it and learn, and it helps you as the entertainer, and then also helps the individual that you're in there with,
I like
because
the
we're both there to put on a show,
I like the idea
so why
of
not work together to achieve that?
being your own flavor of ice cream because and for you particularly when you come to working others that you've never worked before, some strangers. That's the beautiful thing about professional wrestling. I've been up and down the East Coast and worked people I've never met before in my life. There was one guy in Georgia that I wrestled that I met him like 10 minutes before we had our match because he was late and we had to put a match together, introduce ourselves, and then put on a match. Um, so it's great that we're our own flavor of ice cream, but you got to take those different flavors and put them together and still make it something
Put them together.
worth uh, uh, leaving a good taste in the people's mouths. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest in the audience right now, Wolf Eye. the Shobanada, is in the chat. What's up, Crow? She says, welcome in. Welcome in, Wolfeye. It's great to see you. It's great to see you here in the chat. We actually talked about you not too long ago, so welcome in. Okay, and we also sent an invitation to Wolfeye to be part of the podcast, so keep your eyes open for that. Very, very busy, so we're working on trying to get a good spot so we can get her onto the podcast so we can have a good discussion here. So it's gonna be great to have her on. Luna says, where did you get your wrestling name from? We talked about that a little bit earlier on. Do you want to kind of just recap that real quick?
Earlier. It's my grandfather's name. My grandfather is Native American. It's a tribe actually up towards St. Francis, which is where one of our champions was, up towards the Fort Kent area and stuff. And my grandfather had bald eagle feathers. He was able to actually have bald eagle feathers, and he had like a Native American headdress and stuff, and Joseph was his middle name. And one of my family members that helped me through battling my cancer, his name was Joseph as well. And then Crow is like my spirit animal. I have my tattoo on my back. Like Moana with, I picked the right tattoo, or her grandmother with the stingray. Mine's a raven and a crow.
Raven and a crow. There we are. Good, K-Bar. You deserve it. K-Bar, she's telling Nashoba how his beard still hurts when she grabbed him and lifted him up by his beard. And she said, good, you deserve it. Speaking of beards, a young man, I heard you at the show saying you haven't seen your face in like 9 years. What's the deal with the beard?
The beard? I've always digged beards, to be honest. Like, it was all throughout my life, I've gone through spurts where I've had facial hair, and I like how I perceive myself in the mirror with facial hair compared to being babyface. I'm a real boy. I'm a real bird now.
I'm a real bird. He's a real bird.
I'm a real bird now.
For all those, it is all of you who are not in the CMW chat, he shared a picture of him eating some chicken. And I said, I'm not a fan of bird-on-bird violence, and I will not stand for this. I will not stand for this, Crow. I will not stand for this.
I sent a picture of me like this with the chicken finger, like.
Joshua says to Wolfeye while she's here, it was awesome to see a woman stand up against the men and kicks some booty. Who doesn't like a good beer, says K-Bar. Thank you, Josh. And listen, that's going to be a podcast that we have with Nashoba. Again, she's very, very busy traveling all over the place, and we will work on getting a podcast with her and here, and you guys could all tune in, and we could ask her all of the questions.
Very awesome to have her at the show. Very happy to have her again.
No false advertisement with her. What you see is what you get, and I was looking forward. I wish I had more time. I want to take these pictures with the talent that we have come up here, like the Triple H talent, like the one arm over, like the finger pointing to them. No, Shoba, you're gonna owe me one of those pictures. I gotta do one. I gotta do the Triple H pointing at you. So next time you're up here, so remind me if I forget. I check my calendar to see when I'm free. Absolutely, and no worries if you're not. This podcast is taking off. We're doing great things. And by the way, this podcast is brought to you in part by Crown of Maine Wrestling. So only talent that has been part of Crown of Maine Wrestling will be a part of these podcasts. We don't really talk about WWE. We don't really talk about AEW. We don't talk about any other promotions unless you were a part of those promotions. We want to know about you. We want to know about the person behind the character. We want to know about your journey. I don't care about what happened at SmackDown. I don't care about what happened in Monday Night Raw. If you care about that, then there's plenty of podcasts you can watch at YouTube WWE. If you want to know about our talent, Crown of Maine Wrestling, we're doing big things here in Northern Maine. We're putting ourselves on the map, and we have great, great talent, great people like this man right here, Joseph Crow, and just like that woman right there in the Neshoba. This is the place where stories are being shared that you're not going to hear anywhere else here. So, let's see what's going on in the chat. Blah blah blah. Wolf Eyes in the house. Rick Fitzgerald, welcome on in. Good to see you guys. If you haven't liked the stream, share the stream, comment,
share it.
We have questions. If you have any questions here, Joseph Crow is right here, ready to go. Big things happening for Joseph Crow. Just wrestled 3 times at the King of the County event. The opening match, one of the opening matches for the tournament, the gender reveal, and had a tag team title championship match with his tag partner, K-Bar. We're going to talk some more about that. Oh, actually, we talked about that, so that's great. Luna said, I can't wait to watch her again. She's amazing. I scream so loud for my husband. But I lost it. I scream so loud for my husband, but definitely her as well. She was on fire. Neshoba said she'll be back October 10th. Everybody knows. And I even had a grown man tell me that he had tears of joy in his eyes and jumping up and down. Joshua says, shout out to our favorite general manager hosting this amazing. Oh, that's me. Thank you. I appreciate you, brother.
That's you.
I appreciate
that's
it.
You.
Oh, that's me.
Hold on. That's you.
Hey.
That's you. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate being appreciated. We're doing everything we're doing for all of the fans. And I hope the talent is having a great time up here. The fans are having a great time as well. This is just the beginning, and we have a long way to go. And we're already just killing it right now. It says, so the show says, who trained you, and would you get in the ring with me?
Yes. Yes, I would. I would get in the ring with you. I would be very honored. I'd be very honored.
You go toe to toe with the Soba?
I would. My biggest when she sat there and it was Big Country, when she said, I'm here to fight. All right. I was in the locker room. I heard her say that. And my wife, Mama Crow, she has a video and you can hear me in the back. And I screamed at the top of my lungs when she did that. It gave so much encouragement.
That was.
I feel that same very way when it comes to facing anybody that's across the ring from me. No fear, no fighting, just entertainment.
That was a real moment for me and guys, listen. We're gonna work on getting Neshoba onto the podcast. Everyone loves Neshoba up here. First woman for Crown of Maine Wrestling. History was already made. Had an opportunity to be the first queen of the county. Made it to the finals. We're going to talk about that, but we're going to save that for her podcast. She's going to check her schedule. We will get her onto the podcast. She's already on the list to get her on here.
I asked earlier about a dream match, right?
So definitely tune in for that when that happens. When that happens, guys, make sure you hear everybody, Crow, including yourself, be here for that podcast so we could get the show on. A dream match.
That would be a big one. Joseph Crow and Neshoba.
Well, that's the thing about Joseph Crow right now is that you can say dream matches. You can say things about dream matches all you want, and we give it shout outs and props to everybody, but everybody in the chat, Crows in the chat, Birds in the chat, round of applause for Joseph Crow for being gone 6-7 years, coming back as if nothing happened, is taking seminars, is getting continually better and better in the ring, fan favorite, willing to do what it takes to entertain the crowd. Fans love him. We talk about dream matches. Joseph Crow should be somebody that people talk about to have a match with in the future. So it looks like we've hit our. It looks like we've hit our mark, my man. We've hit our mark. I want to thank you for joining me here today. It was a great podcast. I hope you had yourself a good time. Everybody in the chat, thank you all for being here. If you don't follow the podcast, follow the podcast. If you don't follow us at Crown of Maine Pro Wrestling on Facebook, Make sure you do jump on the wagon. Now we got a rocket strapped to our back, and we're heading to the moon. October 10th is the next show.
Socials, okay?
Follow all the
Socials.
socials.
Social media.
Follow Joseph Crow. Follow K-Bar Herrera. Follow Wolfeye no Shoba Nada. Follow him in the chat. Guys, so Crow, I don't like to do Crowbar. I don't like to do and those who are interested in the podcast, we don't talk WWE, we don't talk AEW, we don't talk any other promotions. We talk you. That's gonna be my new slogan. Crow, what do you think? We don't talk that. We talk you. Is that good?
We talk you.
We talk you. I actually like that. So before we go, Joseph Crow, I don't like to do shout outs. I don't like to do follow my social, blah, blah, blah. But what is one thing you can share for those who may want to come into the business, those who may be starting off with the business, that may be unsure of this is for them or not? What's some things you can share for them to get them motivated to continuing on in this business?
One, I'd like to thank my Crow fam and the love and the support that you guys give me. That is a huge amount of help that has gotten me through so much in my personal life that unfolds itself in the ring for you guys. And I'm happy to entertain and keep entertaining you guys. And my words of wisdom are that no matter how many times people look at you and tell you that your dream is meaningless and it's nothing and it's not going to get you not going to get you nowhere, as long as you, looking in a mirror, can look at yourself and be happy with that, you continue to let that fire and ignite you chasing that dream. Because it doesn't matter about them, it matters about you. You chase your dream, you achieve it, you work for it, and you make it happen. Keep it 100 and put that gas pedal to the floor and leave them back there.
Just when you thought you could not like Joseph Crow anymore, he says shit like that. Joseph Crow, we appreciate you. We love you. I can't wait to see what this show, October 10th, is going to bring to you, and next year, and the next year, and the next year. So everybody in the chat, thank you so much for being here. Follow our socials, Crown MMA Wrestling. Follow me here, Beyond the Crown Podcast. Follow Joseph Crow. Follow Wolfeye no Shoba Nada in the chat, K-Bar Herrera. So from me to you, I'm Lewis. That's Joseph Crow, and this has been the Beyond the Crown Podcast.